carry over from the second half of that South Carolina game with the holding them to 6 points and the goal line stand and some?
I think anytime you play well, you get some energy from it, some excitement from it, and I think it can carry over. I think the players done a good job of understanding the things we got to do to become better, and they each understand what they got to do individually to improve. And that's been the framework of basically last week and a little bit of this week. And just continue to work. And if guys work, they're going to be fine.
Marlo and Ramik, they both have some pretty high tackling numbers, but how much is that a product of what the guys do on the line?
A lot. I think the guys up front have actually played pretty well and been pretty physical and stout. And I think in the last game in particular, I thought those guys allowed Marlo and Ramik both to make some plays and some tackles. So continue to work those guys and improve. Some of the fundamentals they got to improve too, and continue to rotate them, keep them fresh, and hopefully those guys continue to make plays for us.
Is this 2 weeks between games good for a guy like Reggie Carter to kind of get him more ready to play more snaps? Or?
Well, I think all the young guys, the more reps they get, the better they're going to get in practice. So, if you're a first-year player, which we got quite a few of them, it's good to get on the field and practice and develop your skills. So, hopefully he's been able to improve a little bit, and we'll see how it carries over to the field.
Which we talked a lot about that counter play that Mike Davis got free on. I didn't realize until I went back and saw it recently. I knew Damian Swan ran him down, but he came from the other side on a blitz and ran him on that. And Mike Davis is really fast. And what about that play? This was an amazing play.
One of the things that we did is we kind of went back and there were a lot of effort plays in the game from guys. And, Damian made one of those plays on that one. And it was a good example of, they're never in the end zone until they are, because we actually, got them the third down had a chance to stop them on the goal line that time. And I think that was really, to me, a little bit of Cinco I thought in that game really came on as a leader, not only on that play, but just in the huddle, on the sidelines with guys, what they need to do next, anticipation of things that are going to come relative to what's happened in the game. And really, he kind of stepped up as a leader, not only on that play, but, throughout the game.
When you evaluate your run defense, it seemed like against the South Carolina game, if you chart the plays, there were a lot more long runs, but a lot more kind of short runs, too, in terms of they were getting a lot of their yardage on several plays. Was that an improvement from the
I thought so.
Game?
I actually thought our tackling was better in that game. When you give up a 75 yarder, you're going to give up some yards rushing. Right. The perimeter runs were basically quarterback run, meaning the option play, you got to be able to keep your feet and make a play on that. But as far as the inside runs and other runs, I thought we were actually pretty good on them, and we fitted them up pretty well. When you go back and look at the first down run defense, we were pretty good in that area, which if you can be good on first down, you kind of set the tone for second and third down. We weren't as good in the Clemson game in that area, I thought, as we were in the South Carolina game. So I thought it was a step in the right direction. We just got to continue to eliminate the explosive plays, because if you go back and look at the number of the big plays that came up, if you eliminate those things, which that's who we are from a standpoint of that's what we got to work on, we could have held those guys to a decent number.